Meenakshi Lekhi, if what I'm saying, and it's here in front of you, you know, we pulled this out.
Rahul doesn't have the guts to ask you the right question.
Madam,
Rahul doesn't have the guts to ask you what happened.
Mr. Siddiqui, let me tell you, and Kiran Bedi is live with us in this broadcast. Mr. Siddiqui, Dr. Kiran Bedi is live with us in this broadcast. And she herself will testify.
Rahul Kamal will not ask the question.
No, that's absolutely incorrect, because Dr. Kiran Bedi herself will testify that when there were questions to be asked, those questions were asked of her also. That is absolutely incorrect.
Good in Samajwadi
Every single question that needed to be asked of Team Anna, that needed to be asked of Kiran Bedi,
why are we diverting? Why are we diverting?
Yes, why are you diverting? Don't make this personal. This is not about Dr. Kiran Bedi. Questions that she needed to be asked. Those questions have been asked in the past. That's not what we are debating here. Don't digress. This is about Raja Bhaiyya lying in the affidavit, Mr. Siddiqui.
I'm not digressing. I just mentioned. You asked her this question. I did not digress. I talked about, I said it's not a kangaroo court, so we can't take a decision here. If we can't take a decision about Ms. Bedi, we can't take a decision about Mr. Rahul, and we can't take a decision about Raja Bhaiyya or Shahid Siddiqui.
Okay, can you at least make this promise, Mr. Siddiqui?
You may be the prosecutor.
Can you at least make this promise, Mr. Siddiqui?
Rahul, you can be the executor, but you cannot be the kangaroo court of this nation.
This is not a kangaroo court. These are questions every single person watching this broadcast, Mr. Siddiqui, will acknowledge need to be asked.
You want a minister?
These are questions that need to be asked. Ministers need to be held accountable. You cannot take people of India for a ride,
not to you.
And it will not be acceptable
to the nation and to the assembly, not to you. You are not the nation. You are not Uttar Pradesh. You are not the people of Uttar Pradesh, and you have not elected him.
These are questions the people of Uttar Pradesh too are asking, Mr.
Uttar Pradesh is very much part of the country, and any citizen anywhere can ask these questions. So let's not get into that. The question is, if there is an affidavit where a sitting minister is found to be lying on oath, what is to be done about it? And not just a minister, I'm saying any member of parliament, if has filed a false affidavit, what needs to be done? Of course, one part is go to the court, challenge the election and go about it. That's one thing.
No.
The second part, which is more important right now, that if the affidavit, which is the property of Uttar Pradesh government, is seized by the Uttar Pradesh government, will the government or the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh look into the matter and pass its own verdict?
Wants to come in. I'm running out of time, Mr. Punia. I've got 20 seconds. Make your point.
Affidavit is the property of the Election Commission of India, and if it's a case of a wrong affidavit, then let the case be referred to the Election Commission of India. They are the appropriate authority to take action on this.
Why will the
CM not sweeping promises before the election?
Why will the CM not act? Like, we just want to know that.
Principles exist only prior to the polls. Post the polls, there's only legalese. Mr. Siddiqui, we are biased against Akhilesh. Rather, we are not. Anybody who's been watching headlines today knows headlines today profile the young man, his promises of change. But the young Chief Minister of India's most populous state needs to know that those are promises the people of India now expect will be kept. There cannot be a great betrayal. We've laid out facts. I'm going to send this affidavit immediately after the show gets over to Mr. Shahid Siddiqui, and we'll come back to you, Mr. Siddiqui, and ask whether the young Chief Minister indeed intends to take any action. We will come back to you, Mr. Siddiqui. We're not going to let this matter die down. For the moment, PL Punya, Dr. Kiran Bedi, Meenakshi Lekhi, and Shahid Siddiqui for joining me on the center stage face off tonight. Thank you very much.